Hello and welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we get set for girls basketball action here at Bushnell High School. Spartans taking on the Tigers of Beardstown here on TSSR Game Time Live. The pre-show brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. JV contest getting set to start as Elizabeth Suter out there trying not to knock over the rack of balls. As we've got a all-star team of Ken Suter on the announce, Andy Suter on the camera, and Elizabeth Suter playing later in the varsity contest. As we get set to looks like the starters for both teams getting set to come out. It's technically 1 minute still on the clock, but we'll just kind of start early like normal most of the time. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank's Bushnell branch, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all of your banking needs. Come visit the banker-friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. Starters for Beardstown have walked out, so have Hallie Lawson out there with Kylan Maltby. And those are the two that I can read at this moment. Here we go. Blessing Bopaka out there. Marlos Vega, and I think that's going to be number 1, Andrea Flynn. Yes, indeed. And for the Spartans, Abby Nelson's out there with Sierra Shannon, who will be tipping off. Callie Kramer, Presley Brandt. And I think that's Jaden Johnson. Yep, Jaden Johnson. That'll be your starting 5 for both teams as we get set for the tip-off. Flynn will grab it as they'll start off on the Beardstown side. Stolen away by Abby Nelson. She'll hold up and pass back to Shannon. Over to Callie Kramer. Three-pointer to start it off, and that's going to be a 3. Bushnell starting out with a good three-point shot by Callie Kramer. Referee held up a 3, but pointed down towards her side, so I don't know if she understands. Or maybe she just had a little mistake there, putting the hand down instead of up for a three-pointer. Shot up, and that's going to be called fouled on Kramer. 2 shots upcoming. Her first, team first. Two shots upcoming for Maltby. First one will rattle out with 5:24 on the clock. Second shot for Maltby. That one will miss as well. No rim, so they'll take it out underneath the basket. Excuse me, that is Callie English down there. 34 and 30, looking a little similar today, I guess. Abby Nelson will take it up at point. Almost stolen away by Flynn. Gets it to Kramer. Back to Nelson. Driving baseline, has a wide open lane. Shot is in. 5-0 your score now. Spartans starting out on a good foot. Maltby for 3. That will hit nothing but net. Kramer to Nelson. Comes around, loses that ball. They'll be fighting for it on the ground. Coming over is Kramer to pick it up. It'll be a jump ball. Will go towards the Spartans. 4:34 remaining. Coach Andy Rutherford down there telling Callie to kind of stay with the ball a little bit faster on those plays. fast pass around. Almost got a foul there. Brant with it. Trying to tell everybody, oh, she's going to get knocked in the face on the jump ball. Goes towards the Tigers. Flynn able to walk that one off. Your score here. 4:18 remaining in this first quarter. Pass over to the right side, back up to Flynn. Bounce pass inside, telegraphed by multiple Spartans. Nelson first able to get it out as they pass it a little, get the ball away from me. Pass to Kramer as she's going to be tipped, able to get her dribble back after the tip. Trying to set up inside English. On the give and go, inside lane, she's going to be blocked. And will stay Spartans' side. Blessing Bopaka with the block. Underneath the basket, gets the play in. Had the nice lane passed. One's going to be technically blocked as well by Hallie Lawson. Referees letting things fly down. Three-pointer taken, and it's going to hit the top of the basket. Rebounded by Lawson. That one misses. Rebounded by Katie English. Over towards Presley Brant. Wide open lane. Pass right back to Callie. Swings back left. Over towards Nelson. Gets the screen by Sierra Shannon. She's going to drive baseline pass out to Brant. Brant right back around to Nelson in the corner. Sierra Shannon for three. That one will miss. Rebounded by Kramer. That'll be a foul. Yes. A foul on, do believe that'd be called on Vega, her first team first, as Perry Herzog comes in for the Tigers. Skip pass over towards Abby Nelson, off balance shot. They'll say stay in white. Scorekeeper is going to talk to the referee, get something figured out. I think she let a substitution come in before checking with the scorekeeper at the book. It's like Lawson's going to run back to the locker room real quick. Has to get something off, and that's 5. Good defense by the Tigers to get the ball back with less than 3 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Flynn brings it across half court once again. Swings it back up top. This time taken. Three-pointer miss. It's going to go over the backboard, so Spartans ball. Jaden Johnson as well as Destiny Sykes coming into the game for the Spartans, placing Presley Brant and Katie English. They have to get rid of it quick. There we go to Nelson, right back to Kramer. Kramer slows it down up top. Spins back around, splits defenders, pass inside to Abby Nelson. Nelson on the lane has to get it out, and that's going to be a 3-second call. So Tiger ball. And Flynn with the ball once again. Into the corner. Pass a little bit wide, but a nice decision to get into that corner to set up a post play. Coming into the game for the Tigers. That is Christian Zambella, excuse me. Sykes. Pass to Kramer. It's going to be on the floor. Stolen away by Flynn. Has the open lane. Shot is up, and that'll miss. Fighting for it and rebounded by Sykes. She has a dribble. Pass out to Nelson. Almost tripped. Splits the defenders. Open shot for Callie Kramer. Three-pointer. That one will be off. So 1:45 remaining. Multiple Spartans set to come in. Inside shot, that will miss. Rebounded by Nelson. That might have been a little split second too fast of a shot. Would have waited for just a second, got her calibration in. Might have been a nice inside lane jump shot. Back to Nelson. That's going to be off her foot. Going to try and keep it. Indeed, into the corner. Going baseline. They'll call a foul. Presley Brandt and Riley Griffith in for the Spartans. I'm going to say they called that one on Zambell. That's the only person with a 2 in their name out there. Their number, excuse me. Back out stolen. Jaden Johnson with it. Back over towards Presley. Back to Kramer. It's going to be tipped off and away by Maltby. 1 minute remaining here in this first quarter. Kramer taking the ball out. We'll get it over to Brandt. Jaden Johnson has it at the three-point line. Has to get it away. Back out to Kramer. Kramer with the drive, pass out. Swing back out towards Callie once again. 32 seconds remaining. Sykes with it. Dribbled over towards Jaden Johnson. Gets the screen by Brandt. She's going to take the three-pointer. That one will miss. It's going to be rebounded by the Tigers. 18 seconds remaining. Flynn brings it across half court. Three-pointer taken, third attempt. That one will hit. Her second. Maltby with 6. As the Tigers take the lead here late in the first. 3 seconds remaining. Kramer's going to get set to take the last minute shot from the logo. That will miss, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. 6-5 your score as Beardstown leads here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supports Bushnell-Prairie City athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. To send an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC. That is 6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. Start of the second quarter is they're going to get it in to Presley Brandt. Going to drive down, get the blocking call. Was Hallie Lawson's first, team third. Looked a little confused on why she got the blocking call. You know, once you kind of cross those arms up top, you're going to get called no matter what, even if there's barely any contact. Shannon with the long two. That'll miss. Goes right towards Brandt, and Brandt will put it up. That'll miss. Rebounded by Maltby. Vega with it now. Maltby will travel, as that'll be called BPC ball. Callie Kramer in, as well as Blessing Bopaka. Both back into the game. Gonna have to get Coach Snyder to go down and give a little tips for Andy Rutherford down there. Get some more snazzy styles, as the normal khakis won't work anymore now that Coach Snyder has the fancy blues and reds and white pants, all those nice golf uniforms, as that will be turned over towards Tigers ball. Inside pass. Get back up top. As there'll be 3 seconds in the lane. Be Spartans ball once again. Trying to get pass into somebody. Kramer with it. Gets the nice screen. Trying to take advantage. Pass inside. Bats around. Shot by Brandt. Will miss. Last touch by Vega, so will be Spartans ball. But, man, Katie English set a perfect screen for Kramer. His defender did not see anything going. Inside to English. English. Back up top's going to be tipped, but still got for the shot. Three-pointer. Sierra Shannon gets 3. That gives the Spartans a lead once again. 8-6 now your score. 1-2-2 for the Spartans. Be tipped by Kramer. Probably got fouled there, but they'll let it play. Missed the last off the Spartans, so will be Tigers ball. Jaden Johnson coming back into the game for the Spartans, as she will replace Katie English. Pass into the elbow. Takes one dribble. Misses. Rebounded by Kramer. And Vega up. Playing man. Gets across. Driving down. Shot by Kramer. And that will make it, even though she got halfway blocked. Just the force from the shot alone gets it right into the basket. 4 minutes remaining here in this first half. 10-6 your score. Inside pass, hesitate a little bit, had a nice cut, turns right around. It's going to be an air ball 3, so it'll be Spartans ball. Andrea Flynn back in for the Tigers, as Katie English and looks like Destiny Sykes back in for the Spartans. So used to the Spartan uniform numbers for volleyball that now I'm sitting here looking down, I get about ready to say a name, and I'm like, wait a second, I have to check to make sure that is the right player. Drive down, shot for Kramer. She'll be fouled on the shot. We'll see who it is called on. It'll be the team's 4th or 5th, I do believe. Excuse me. Can't see exactly what number we called that on. Shot for Kramer will be off, as Riley Griffith comes back into the game for the Spartans. Second shot upcoming for Kramer. That one will miss as well. Rebounded by Zimbel. As Sykes gets away with a couple fouls there. Swings back. That'll be a travel. Spartans will get the ball. They have to give it to the referee first. Past half court, Kramer with the ball. And it's stolen away by Flynn, trying to wait for the play to get set up. Shot will fall. That one will go in for Blessing Bopaka. Her first points of the day. Full timeout taken. We'll take a quick break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations serve you, 2 Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Also brought to you by the Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time Live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. 2:51 on the clock as it will go out of bounds. Beardstown will get the ball. Gets it across half court is Flynn. Swings it back around to the left corner, back up top. Almost stolen away by Kramer. Shot taken, misses. Rebounded by Abby Nelson. Nelson pushing it up, down the court. Looks like a little bit of a miscue on pass. She thought she had more people around her than she did. Turnover. As it's going to be a, not really a walking screen as that's passed behind. And it will be Tiger ball. Just a lot of miscues from both teams on that last couple of drives. As Griffith comes back in for the Spartans, switching out with Katie English. Pass right back, 3-pointer taken. That one will rattle off. Rebounded by the Tigers. Good defense by Sierra Shannon. As Griffith has it stolen away underneath the basket. Gets her own rebound, and that'll be a foul. Maltby all over the court. Second team foul for the Spartans. To be charged to Sierra Shannon, her first. So 2 shots upcoming for Maltby. First shot will sink. Sarah Alvalos in now for the Tigers. Second shot will miss. Really letting them play down there. Shot taken. That one will hit. 4th point for Bopaka. As the Tigers tie it up at 10. Excuse me, it should be 11 here. Nelson with the shot. That will miss. Rebounded by Bopaka. Two Spartans getting set to come back in. Flynn goes through, and there'll be an air ball. Able to get the rebound, but gives it right back to the Spartans. 1:21 remaining in this first quarter. Flynn with the blocking foul. Will be her first, team fifth, excuse me. Gotta start trusting what I've got on my scoreboard, it seems. It's a little slow, like always. Bryant with it. Gets past defense. Had the pass inside, but looks back around to Nelson. Nelson's got to get rid of it. Swings over, open shot for English, misses. Rebounded by, well, it was Jaden that missed. Rebounded by English, and then a foul on the rebound attempt. Tigers with their 6th. Oh, never mind. They'll call it on the Spartans. Be called on Jaden Johnson, her first. That'd be tipped out. Able to get it back is Flynn. Inside pass. Swung back up top to Vega. Flynn with the drive right. Into the corner. Down low, open. That one will fall. as Herzog gets her first points of the day. 13-10 your score now. It's 27 seconds remaining. Drive by Kramer. She's going to get fouled on the way up, so 2 more shots upcoming. I think she called that one on Flynn. She puts it up way too quick for me to really get down there and realize what number she's putting up. First shot for Kramer will miss off the left. Second shot for Kramer. That one will miss. Guess they'll call a lane violation on that first one. And that one will hit. Kramer gets her 6th point of the day. Brings it within 2 with 20 seconds remaining. Drive by Flynn, blocked away by Sierra Shannon. Kramer with it, pushing the issue, 12 seconds remaining. Has the lane, shot up and missed. Rebounded by Shannon. Pass right back to Kramer. 4 seconds remaining. Gets it across to Shannon. 3-pointer. That one will miss. Rebounded. Shot is up, and that one will miss. So that'll be the end of the first half. 13-11 your score. We'll take a break here as we get some stats compiled and be here for the halftime show here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Some farmers I know swear by a name, say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Here for halftime of the JV contest. Beardstown leading the Spartans 13-11. Beardstown right on the back of Maltby with 7, 4 for Bopaka, and 2 for Herzog. And the Spartans have 6 for Callie Kramer, 3 for Sierra Shannon, and 2 for Abby Nelson. So all scoring coming from 6 players, 3 people consecutively. As probably a mistake having my niece down here while my dad and I are doing the game. She's running down up and behind the floor. Having her favorite thing to do is just run around at this point. About 4 minutes remaining here in halftime as we get set for the third quarter. I'll mark that over on the scoreboard just to make sure I don't forget about it. Varsity team down there warming up. As looks like Elizabeth Suter with the shot, misses again. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow our Facebook page for daily updates. Currently, we have pumpkins and other fall goodies available. Well, that might have been for a month ago or so. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. And brought to you by Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for a personal business bank as well as home and agricultural lending at its trust department spot by the main branch at 44 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. And brought to you by Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BBC athletes good luck this season. And brought to you by M&B Furniture. Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop in and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. And brought to you by Hulett Enterprises. Hulett Enterprises and Hulett Trucking can take your product down the road, near or far, and offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. This second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. We'll take another quick break and be back here for third quarter on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As we get set for third quarter here at BPC High School. Spartans down 3 as they just need to keep on pushing offensively, get shots inside and up. Appears to be the same starters for both teams. Kramer out there with Sierra Shannon, Presley Brandt, Katie English, and Abby Nelson. As Flynn, Maltby, Lawson, Vega, and Bopaka out there for the Tigers. Flynn gets this second half started. Drives past is Maltby. She's going to be stolen away. It's on the 3-on-1. Kramer's just going to keep it for herself, and that will fall. Ties the game at 13. Over to the corner. Drive by Maltby. It's going to be pushed and stolen away by Abby Nelson. Referee is definitely letting him play down there. Shots taken, missed, rebounded by Bopaka. 3-point attempt by Presley Brandt. Vega with it. High pass, shot taken, another 3-pointer. So that will miss, rebounded by Brandt. Maltby has been letting it fly from the 3-point range. About her 5th attempt this game. Pass to Brandt. Over and across, that got away with a little bit of a travel there. Almost stolen away. It'll be English with it, but it'll be a foul call. On the attempt, Maltby will get her first, team first. She was called trying to get the ball away on a jump ball. Nelson, as it's going to go off her foot, it will be Tigers' ball. Pass just a little bit too low, trying to get away from the defender. Set back up. More of a 3-2 instead of that 1-2-2 they had earlier. As they got Spartans all the way around her. It'll be called jump ball, and it'll be Spartans' ball. They barely got hands on it, but it was more that she couldn't find a place to pass. Had 4 players all around her. She started just swinging around trying to find any room to pass back out. Spartans will get the ball. High pass to Brand. Drives right. Hands ball out towards Kramer. Kramer's going to get hacked from behind. They call the ball. I didn't know they had. I understand letting them play, but I mean a couple of these have been suspect at best. Oh yeah. Flynn getting across half court, back out towards Vega. Inside now for Lawson. Shot three-pointer taken. That one will miss. Rebounded by Maltby. She'll take a three-pointer of her own. That one will miss. Rebounded by Sierra Shannon. I could hear her arm get slapped from here. Sierra will get caught in the worst spot possible on that trap spot. Stolen away by Maltby. Driven down. Nice pass around to Vega. If she could get it, can't get a hold of it, so it will be Spartans ball. Griffith, Jaden Johnson, and Destiny Sykes coming in for the Spartans. Tie game still 13-13, 3:46 remaining in this third quarter. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 players on the court. No. Sierra Shannon, nobody told her to come out. They just kind of walked in. As stolen away by Maltby, wide open lane, shot taken, and that'll give them the lead. Her 9th point of the game. Whew. Three-pointer taken, that'll fall for Kramer. Scoreboard having a little fit here. Let me get that fixed for you real quick. It is 16-15 your score. As now it's not even working at all. Gets the ball over towards the inside. Maltby, shot taken. That one will hit. There we go. I do believe I got it fixed. 17-16. Tigers with the lead. Drive by Nelson. Abby Nelson's. Oh, man. all you can do is laugh at that one, I guess. Flynn with it. Gets it across half court. Swings back over to Vega. Inside of Lawson. They'll call a foul on the push. Jaden Johnson gets her second team first as Presley Brandt comes back into the game. Lawson with it. Shot taken, and that will fall. Her first points of the day gives the Tigers the lead. Swinging back around. Kramer falls as things are getting a little chippier than normal there. As back. Good screens between Maltby and Brandt. As the Spartans will take a full timeout. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Gets the ball out, but it'll be out of bounds. Spartans with the ball underneath. 19-16 your score. Inside pass to Shannon. That one will hit. Sierra Shannon gets 2. Flynn with the shot. That one will fall as well. Stolen away from Kramer. Maltby with it. 2-on-1. They'll call the foul and the shot. So now they start calling fouls like normal. 23-18 your score. As Abby Nelson gets her first, team second. 3-point play opportunity for Maltby. Will miss. Rebounded. Nice job on the rebound, as that'll be a foul. 2 shots upcoming for Bopaka. Katie English gets her first, team third. Two shots upcoming. 23-18, 1:51 remaining in this third quarter. Jaden Johnson, Destiny Sykes, and Riley Griffith into the game as well. Switching out for Callie Kramer, Abby Nelson, and Katie English. Second attempt will hit rim but miss. Rebounded by Sierra Shannon. She's going to push the ball up to the right side. Gets down and loses it on the baseline. So it'll be Tigers ball. Flynn tying her shoe real quick. Nice defense by the Spartans as it's stolen away by Jane Johnson. Has to get the ball out, and she will travel on the pickup. Maltby really excited for that. Starts to clap away, and Sierra Shannon just starts to clap away as well, staring right at her. Don't think there's any love lost for the Spartans, and the main player here for the JV squad on the Beardstown Tigers team. Kramer with it. Maltby, that's going to be a travel. Can't get that one. She bounces that ball high, and she's going to get called. Won't call a tech, won't call anything else, just a little, hey, calm down. 23-18, 1:23 remaining. Kramer with the ball. Drives down, lays that one in, misses. It'll be Maltby with it. See, Shannon going to try and steal it away, but it'll be kicked off. Spartans with the ball on what I thought was going to be a kickball for the Spartans, and that referee, he's definitely going to say that one's the opposite, because it definitely went off the Spartans. Maybe she saw something that we didn't back here. Vega comes back into the game. .110 remaining. Kramer with it, gets it across half court. Has Nelson behind her. Nelson tries to get it across, but it'll be tipped by Vega. Body's all over the ground. A jump ball called will go towards the Tigers. 57 seconds remaining. Vega taking the ball out to Flynn. To be fouled. Kramer gets her second, team fourth. As Sykes and Johnson back in. Swings it across, up top. Sykes all over. Has the pass down inside to Flynn, if they could see it. Nice drive, shot taken, missed. It's going to be on the ground. Rebounded by Vega. Vega is going to try and get it up. It's be a travel, obvious. There, they'll call it on the second travel. .33 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. 23-18. Kramer pass inside to Brandt. Brandt swings it back around to Kramer. Kramer is going to try to put it up. Got by Sykes, I do believe, and there'll be a push. Let's see. They'll call that one on Brandt, her first, team fifth. Flynn with the ball. Over towards the top, in to the top of the elbow. Three-pointer for Flynn. That will hit. That'll be the end of the third quarter. 26-18 your score. We'll take a quick break. Be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver. Time Maximizer. Game Changer. I like those names.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 26-18 your score. Spartans taking the ball out. Nelson back in. She'll pass over towards Brandt. Brandt will try to split through defenders. Loses the ball. Guts back to Sykes. Misses. Rebounded by Herzog. Be off the Spartans, so Tiger ball. As Kramer comes back in. 5:52. Cross half court. Over to Vega on that right side. Double dribble will be the call. Sykes playing defense really tight. Gets it to Kramer on the left. Passes over to Nelson. Splits defenders. Has open Kramer. Shot taken. Three-pointer miss. Rebounded by Shannon. Misses that one. Flynn with the rebound. As she's going to travel. Oh, my gosh. Letting them play for sure there. She was in a spin cycle as both defenders. Three-pointer for Shannon. That will hit. Three-pointer. Breaks the lead to 5. Pass inside to Herzog. That was a travel. Guess they thought she was passing instead of shooting. Stolen away by Kramer on the lazy pass. Shot taken, that will hit. (26-23). They're count 5. You have to get it in. Timeout taken by the Tigers to stop the 5 count. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. And brought to you by McDonough District Hospital Athletic Trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. First clock has rang for this full timeout. It must have changed one of the three-pointers to a two-pointer, as they have it counted as 26-22. I don't think that's right. We'll check that. As the Tigers break the press, Flynn will get it inside Herzog, misses the catch, or stolen away by Kramer. Maltby on Kramer. Kramer has the wide open three, misses that one. Rebounded by Katie English. English with the shot, that'll hit. 26-24 now, 2-point game, 4:24 remaining. Here in this JV contest, we do have the varsity contest right after this on the varsity stream. Stolen away by Kramer. Kramer gets to the left side, fouled on the shot. 2 shots upcoming. It'll be Abelo's first, team second, as Lawson and Sierra Shannon come back into the game. They say it wasn't on the shot. Will be on the floor. 4:13 remaining. Gets the screen, pass over. They scored on this play once before, and it will not happen again. Rebounded by Maltby. Kramer on her. Full, that's okay. That's not a travel, I guess. The foul on Sierra Shannon. That'll be team sixth. Her second. And pretty much when you've been playing this fast and loose up there with blocking and reaching fouls, why not play that hard trying to get the ball back here down 2? Brandt. Stolen away by Nelson. Johnson with it. Gets it across half court. Takes the shot, gets fouled from behind, though. Don't call it, though. Rebounded by Lawson. As she's... As Shannon will get the foul, she is frustrated down there. She does not like any of these calls that have been happening down low, as there was another travel that, I can see back in my 10-second delay on the YouTube. I can see exactly what just happened 10 seconds ago as it goes live to you guys. And took about 7 steps there swinging the ball around. I think both coaches are not as happy as how this game is ending. In any case, Tigers in the bonus now, a 1-1. As Sierra gets her third. 3:35 remaining. That misses. Rebounded by Shannon, and she's fouled. If you can call it that, as 2 players came down and just wrenched the ball right away from her. Nelson on 2. 3, has to get the ball out. Stolen away by Flynn. Pass right back down. Maltby, that one will hit. Trapped away. Nelson passes out towards Kramer. Kramer gets fouled. Gets fouled again. I'm not even going to try and sugarcoat it anymore, folks. I'm seeing, there's hacking and slashing no matter what. And I like a physical game every now and then, but when it gets down this close towards the end of a game, it's just hard to watch. Shannon is going to loses that one. Flynn with it. Sierra Shannon gets her 4th. 1-1 for the Tigers. First will miss. Trying to find the rebound. They'll give the Spartans the timeout, 30-second timeout. So 28-24 your score. 18 fouls for the Spartans. 3:06 remaining. Let's check. Yep. Scoreboard is correct. Tigers are in the bonus, have 2 more before a double bonus. As the varsity team will be right next to this game on its own stream. About 15 minutes break in between. We should have Coach Rutherford up here for an interview after this game. That is, if he remembers. Told me before the game that he's going to try his best to remember, but to scream at him if it goes by 5 minutes and he hasn't come up yet. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody knows what's going on. Had the wrong team with the ball. Passes down to Jaden. Gets it out towards Abby Nelson. Nelson to Kramer. Kramer, three-pointer, wide open. Misses. Going to be rebounded by the Spartans. Jaden Johnson over towards Abby Nelson. It's going to be a 2, and they'll count it as a 2. Great shot by Abby Nelson. Flynn. Pass to Lawson inside. Stolen away by the Spartans. Stolen away by Maltby. As she's fouled. That'll be the 9th, so a 1-and-1 for Maltby. They'll call Katie English for that one, her 2nd. Team 9th. First shot for Maltby. That'll miss. It is the 1-and-1. Shot will miss. Rebounded by someone. Tigers come up with it. Lawson will travel. I'll call that one. So Spartans will get the ball with 2:26 remaining. They'll take it out in front of the Tiger bench. Kramer. Looks like she's going to go for that skip pass again. It's going to be to Nelson. Stolen away by Bopaka. Flynn to Maltby. Misses. Rebounded by Bopaka. They'll call the foul. All right. I think they'll call it on English. Her 3rd, team 10th. So Tigers now in the double bonus. First shot will miss. 2:18 remaining. Spartans down 2. Second shot will miss as well. Rebounded by the Spartans. Abby Nelson with it. 2:14 remaining. Timeout taken by the Spartans. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 28-26 your score here, 4th quarter. 2:09 remaining. Spartans have the ball in front of their bench after the timeout. Pass it inside, back to Kramer. She tries into the corner. Back out to Nelson. Nelson to Johnson. Johnson with the shot. Misses. Rebounded. Oh, wow. They didn't call that one a foul. They didn't call that one a foul. Shot taken. That one a high bounce. That'll fall for Alivo's first points of the day. Shot by Brandt. Misses. Bopaka with the rebound. To Flynn. Maltby with it. 1:35 remaining. That one will rattle in. 10 points in this second half for her. 32-26. Spartans slow it down a little bit. That'll be an offensive foul, yeah. Be her fourth for Katie English. Offensive foul, so no shots. .115 remaining. Gets it in to Alavos. Almost stolen away again. Maltby with it. Dribbling it out, 108. Pass back. Almost stolen as trying to get inside to Lawson. Right back to Lawson. Drives over, Maltby, three-pointer. That'll miss. Rebounded by Jaden Johnson. Johnson trying to get Alavos away from her. 45 seconds left. You get some shots up. Shot by Brant will miss. Swings back around. Kramer, three-pointer, right up top. That'll miss. Rebounded by Flynn. Passes back out to Flynn. 24 seconds remaining. Over to the corner. Griffith on the D. Drive shot is up. Rebounded by Bopaka. Misses. Rebounded by no one as it's going to go out of bounds. Looks like might have a hurt player down there on the court. Just getting up a little slow. She's able to walk off. That is Maltby. I'll have the officials timeout. 8 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. 32-26, your score. As we'll have the varsity matchup right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Not sure if they counted that towards the Tigers or not, but most likely it will be a get the ball and try to just dribble it out here for the last 8 seconds. BPC varsity team already in the tunnel as the first bell has whistled. Coach Swartz down there. Spartans will get the ball. Front of the fan section, starting to fill up now as we get closer and closer to this varsity matchup. 7 seconds remaining. 5, 4, as they'll dribble out. Kramer. Shot over to Johnson, and that'll be the end of this one. 32-26, your final score. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show, brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. We'll have the varsity matchup right after this, as we'll take a quick break and get Coach Rotifer up here to talk a little bit about the JV contest right after this.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As we'll get some quick stats in here as, well, never mind, we'll do the stats afterwards. As we have Coach Rodeford. We'll take a quick break as Rodeford gets his headset on.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Welcome back to the JoJo's Gamer Parlor post-game show here on TSSR Game Time Live. We have Coach Rodeford up here for, well, the first home game that I've gotten to stream here on TSSR Game Time Live. Did most home games last year. Looking at the schedule, I'm probably going to be here most of the time for next year. You know, I had a decent game to start off with for the year, something to build on, as you actually saw some really good things between both sides of the squad.
You know, we have improved a lot from last year. We got a little older. You know, last year we got 5 sophomores this year. That last year were all freshmen, and we only had 2 sophomores last year. So these girls played a lot of minutes. So they look like they know what they're doing out there. They've gotten a lot better from last year as freshmen. First game of the year for them. Some of them have gotten some varsity minutes here and there, but not a lot of time playing together. So first game for them, not bad. Like a different outcome, but you like to see improvement from your JV games. Record end of the year gets thrown in the trash. So, like you said, big improvement. That's what we like to see.
One thing that I did see, especially on improvement, was the turnover rates, especially from last year, an immense difference. A lot better of getting passes, a little faster, a little bit more accurate. Has that been one of your focuses starting into this season?
We got 2 really good ball handlers. Callie Kramer and Abby Nelson know how to handle the ball a little bit. They do a nice job. Like I said, last year they were asked to handle the ball a lot as freshmen, and freshmen are going to make mistakes like that from time to time. They're a little more active on defense, too. That helps that turnover ratio look better at the end of the game when you force some as well.
You can't really say much about this game without saying that, the foul differentials between the teams, and especially towards the difference between how many fouls there were in the fourth quarter compared to the first 2, that's kind of had that adversity that you kind of have to get through. It's nice to get these type of games in JV before you get into varsity.
Our girls play hard, and you're going to have to blow the whistle or they're going to keep going. So at least they know where the line is. And, like I said, first game. So it's a little sloppy here and there. And I'm sure that, the referees at the beginning of the year, probably first game maybe for some of them. So it happens. It happens. Like I said, I'm not upset with how our girls played. They played hard, and that's what it's going to look like if they're playing hard and, the whistle's not getting blown. So
that was one of the best things that I saw was kind of in that third quarter, Sierra Shannon got a foul down there near the scores table, and after she got her, I think it was her third, just kind of had that, oh, man, I can't believe I got another. And you looked at her and said, hey, it's all right, all right? If they're going to let you play hard, just continue to keep on playing hard. That little reassurance really helps players just get that confidence to know that, hey, what I'm doing is perfectly fine.
Yeah, like I said already, but I'll say it again. I tell them to play hard and to play aggressive. Especially in the fourth quarter, the foul differential might be different. But, we had to be up and had to be aggressive because we were down. And so, you might have more fouls than the other team at the end of the night. Nights like that are going to happen. We kind of got cold with our shots in the second half, and that kind of hurt our scoring margin a little bit. Kept us from winning the ball game. But, like I said, first game, really good things from the girls tonight. We get another one on Thursday, and hopefully they can improve from there.
All righty. We thank you for coming on here. Like always, we'll have you on for most of the season, as we'll get some final stats in at the end of this JV Extreme. Lead scorer was Kylan Maltby with 17 for the Tigers, followed by Andrea Flynn with 5, 4 for Blessing Bopica, 2 for Sarah Alvalos, 2 for Haley Lawson, and 2 for Perry Herzog. For the Spartans, 13 for Callie Kramer, 8 for Sierra Shannon, and 4 for Abby Nelson. So we'll get set about 10 minutes away from the varsity contest as they've been warming up during our interview. We thank you all for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH, and we'll see you in just about 10 minutes.